All right, it's 10 minutes after 8 o'clock, the number one hit music station, B1039. All right, so, those are waiting to hear the Dead Guy in the Envelope. You already missed it. We did it at 6 o'clock this morning because we had to move things around here because we got a special guest here in the studio. His name is Wayne Hoffman. He's a master illusionist and mentalist. Am I right or wrong here? Am I getting it right?
You can call me whatever you want.
What is a mentalist, Wayne? What does a mentalist do?
It's a great question. Nobody really knows. If you've ever seen the TV show The Mentalist, you kind of get a glimpse into what I do. It's basically using psychology to manipulate people's minds, and in my case, I use it for entertainment. So I hit a stage, whatever the crowd, 1,000 people, whatever it may be, and I basically read minds and manipulate thoughts, make people do things, it's crazy stuff like that.
Are you a college graduate and maybe a psychology major, or is this something that you taught yourself, sitting at a bus stop?
Yeah, right. No, this is something, there's no real school to learn what I do. I did go to college and studied psychology. However, I left in order to do my own self-studies and things like neurolinguistic programming, body language reading, hypnotism, and stuff like that. Because there's no Hogwarts for what I do,
I get you.
Yeah.
So, I guess you've been on the Ellen DeGeneres show, the Glenn Beck show. You've been on Howard Stern before. Do you? Is it fun to show your skills off? I mean, when did you realize that you had this power to basically read the mind and pull off illusions? Because I've watched some of your videos, bro, and the wine glass is one of my favorite, and the quarter.
Wow, you caught that.
The quarter is one of my favorites too.
Maybe we can try some of that craziness this morning. But I mean, I've been doing this stuff for a long time. I started as a kid, basically a teenager, doing magic, and I started as a kid doing magic, and then as a teenager. Coming in when I hit 18, that's when I started studying psychology. And as a child growing up, I didn't understand mentalism or the processes of the mind. I didn't understand it at all. So I just went to the first mystery thing I could grab onto, which was magic. And I think we all get into magic as a kid. Then when I studied psychology, I realized I could use this stuff in my show. I could use the science of the mind in my magic show. And after a while, the mental stuff kind of took over because I just thought it was more interesting. You know what I mean? To be able to freak somebody out without any props.
All right, so do girls find it hard to date you? Because, there's no lying to you, obviously. You catch a liar pretty fast, true, right?
Yes. I mean, here's the thing. It's not hard. It's different for me, from my perspective, because, if somebody comes to me and they lie to me, my first thing is this. I have a different outlook on human behavior. If somebody lies to me, I don't freak out like most guys do and go, why are you lying to me? I kind of analyze why they lied to me. Is it to protect me? She says, I'm going over to my mom's, when actually she goes out to the club. Well, the question is, was she doing it to be malicious, or was she doing it because she didn't want me to worry? So I analyze that, break it down, and then address it appropriately. I don't know. I think you'll have to ask the women that I dated truly to find out on their perspective. But no, I think it's cool because I truly have a deep understanding of human behavior. And women always say, they'll say something and the guys go, well, how am I supposed to know? I'm not a mind reader. Well, I can't really ever say that.
I got you. So is there something that we can do with, say, callers? Is there something that you can do with callers? Like, give me an example.
Yeah, I can freak you guys out right here, and then we can take some callers, and I can do some stuff with them as well. So, I mean...
well, here, I'm going to let you mess with us first, okay? So let's do this. I'm going to do traffic. I got to do our celebrity juice. We'll come back, and then we'll have some fun with this.
Let's
all right,
rock and roll. Let's do it.
Now, what brings you to Florida? Why?
Fun. You know what? I tour nonstop. I'm on the road constantly. Just until this break, I haven't even seen my home more than 12 days in the past 6 months. So I wanted to take a break. I took 7 days off to come here and relax in Florida sunshine. And so I'm here in a rare occurrence.
Another one.
To relax.
We talk about him and I were talking about it because we got a buddy of mine that's coming from Sacramento to come over here to vacation, and we think it's crazy, and we both lived in California, so we think it's crazy that people from California come to Florida, because if you just go to San Diego, that is the West Coast Florida.
Oh,
no, you realize that, right?
You know what? That's the catch. See, the thing is, being in California, that's my home. I want to get away from home and experience something different, like Florida's humidity humidity.
Yeah.
No, and
you won't miss that, man. Trust me on that one.
I know.
All right, so hang on. We're hanging out with Wayne Hoffman. He's an illusionist and a mentalist, and we're about to get crazy with it. Coming up right after Juice and Traffic. 25 minutes after 8 o'clock, the number one hit music station B1039. Hanging out with Wayne Hoffman. He's an illusionist and a mentalist, and it's been a lot of fun here during the break.
A lot of great energy.
He was asking us some questions and asking
getting in your head, getting in your head,
basically is what he's doing. And I consider myself, what I do, Wayne, in radio is I have to evaluate somebody from the moment they call in. I have to know that person right away. And after 17 years in this business, I kind of feel like
you know what's going on.
I know what's going on.
Yeah,
so.
You know what? You can. Anybody can do what I do. I always say that. People say, "Are you psychic?" No. And I'm very skeptical when it comes to psychics and people who claim to have psychic or extrasensory perception and all this stuff. So 17 years of doing anything, especially when dealing with people. Yeah, I bet you're a mind reader in your own right.
In my own right, yeah. I think a little bit. All right, so what are we going to do first, man?
You know what? Let's just jump right in. Let me try to get in your head right off the bat.
I'm ready.
I want you to imagine that you leave here right now. Imagine you walk out of the door, you get in your car, you go to the convenience store, like a 7-Eleven or something like that. Wherever you are. You walk in, you grab some trash, whatever, some junk food, whatever you're grabbing, some junk. You're there, and you're paying for it at the register. And I want you to picture you're paying in cash, no credit card. Just imagine that in your mind for a second.
Okay.
And I'm going to write something down. Right now, for those listening, I'm writing something on a card here. This is going to be, just from what I'm getting from you, I'm going to say this. Just for fun, how much change did you get back from whatever you purchased? Make something up.
$3.45.
Okay, now you could have said anything up to, I guess, I didn't give you a limit. You could have said up to $1 million. Yeah,
exactly.
Check this out. Is this weird? Pass that to Adam. Read what it says.
Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Read what it says out loud. Read exactly what it says.
$3.45.
You will say
crazy, man.
$3.45.
You will say $3.45.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I almost wrote $3.37 and I changed it at the last second. So that's that.
The whole time I was sitting thinking you were going to ask me what bill I was going to use to buy it.
No, I know. And people either focus in on the food or the drinks they purchased or what they used to pay. But that's why I kind of hit you with a left hook.
Real talk. He hands me a piece of paper and it says you will say $3.45.
Yeah, right on the money. So now I know it's kind of weird. It's one of those things where you can just get into somebody's mind, and numbers are different with different people. Some people are words, some people are numbers. You're kind of in between, but now and earlier I told you,
man. This is good. I just want to let you know this is good. This is good.
Hey, man. I thank you. I appreciate it. Now earlier I told you to think of a word, and right now you have a word in your mind. It could be any word in the English language. Do you still have that in your brain?
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
I just said, yeah.
This completely threw me off.
Well, now, time out. This is the interesting thing. Earlier I said just think of this whatever random word. Now, even if you don't remember what you thought of then, I can still pull it out of your brain. If I could get it out of your memory, would you know what it is if I said it?
Yes.
Now, listen, this is interesting. This is actually exciting for me because this rarely happens. You folks, you ever do that thing where you can't remember, like maybe somebody's name, you say, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Right.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
It's still in your brain somewhere. You just can't access it. The funny part is, even if you can't, I can. So check it out. I know, you're freaking out right now. He's like, I know. So think of it. Just try it. Just actually, you don't even know what it is. So,
I'm trying to remember
just look
it,
at me.
All right.
Look at me.
All right.
And just listen to my voice.
Okay.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now in reverse. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. I'm actually getting a letter right off the bat, and that is usually the first letter. Because people start at the beginning, and they move in reverse. Here, just look at me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Something like this. This is what I'm getting. This is a weird word. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. By the way, are you an Aquarius?
Yes.
I can tell. Look at me. Look at me. I have this word right here. I'm gonna just show them. You see? Tell me if Do you remember? Do you even remember? And you think you can recall even the first?
I would be able. I'm not sure if I.
Here's what I got.
All right, let's see.
Earlier, I said think of a random word. Did you just randomly think of the word latest?
Oh, that was it. That was totally it.
Yes, that is awesome.
Oh, who's next? I
know. I
don't know if I want
to go. This is great.
Now, here's one thing that I want to point out for everybody listening at home.
Okay.
This is something that I find. I've performed all over the world, 41 different countries, all 50 states, and every time I do anything like this, weird things start to happen. And when I say that, if you're listening right now, I want you to start watching. If you're at the office, if you're at home, if you're in your car, weird things are going to begin. And I mean, I don't know if it's the radio wave. I don't really understand what's going on here, but weird things are going to start to happen. You're going to find that your TV turns off and on by itself. Your DVD player will start playing by itself. You'll see a light bulb might explode. Your air conditioner in your car might turn on. Your turn signal might turn on by itself. So if these weird things start happening, I want you to call in and tell us about it, because this is the fun part. People are actually going to have these weird experiences.
So right now, as we're talking, there's listeners that are having weird experiences, like a light bulb or exploding or the DVD going on. What about things in the car? Will that happen also?
Oh, yeah. I've had people's cars, they'll stop at a stoplight, their car's completely shut off. I mean, I've had some weird, like mega weird stuff happen. Just start paying attention now, because it's when I get this energy and this feeling and I start doing my thing, I don't know how it works. I can't explain it, but weird things will begin to happen. So everybody listening, I want you to pay attention. And also, if you have an old broken watch at home or at work, or if you have a drawer with an old broken watch that's been laying in the drawer for a while, I want you to go and grab it and hold it in your hand. Maybe set it to the correct time. If it doesn't work, get it ready, because I'm going to get these broken watches to start running again. So I want you to go grab an old broken watch, hold it in your hand if you can. Go find one, grab it, hang on to it, just hold it in your hand, and as we do these weird things, these watches are going to start running again. Maybe not all of them. This isn't, but most of them will actually start running again. It's weird. I know. It's weird. You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
If your watch is running again, I want to hear from you. If something weird happens, I want to hear from you. 765-1039. I got Chris already on the phone he's been on hold for a minute. He's already wanting you to read his mind and get involved with it. So,
all right.
So let's do this. Let's get some people lined up. 765-1039 is the phone number. Call us up right now, and we'll take your calls, and we'll come back with Wayne Hoffman. He's an illusionist and a mentalist, and
a really cool dude.
And nailed it 2 times in a row with me. 2 times in a row. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Like, this is real. I mean, for real. All right. 765-1039. We'll start taking your calls right after Traffic and Carmen. Hang on. The number one hit music station, B1039, hanging out right now. Wayne Hoffman. I wish we had more time, man. I mean, this is a lot of fun. And he's hanging out with us today. And we're taking all your calls right now and doing as much as we can with this guy. And we're sitting here, and we've got, what's next?
You are flabbergasted. I know.
I truly am, man.
A man of radio at a loss for words. I love it.
You've stunned me twice this morning already. So,
well, don't say it. You might want to rephrase
Who can we move with? Can we move with Babs? Or
Yeah. Well, I told Babs, I said, think in a second. I said, start thinking of people that are important to you, and I said, concentrate on one. So, did you settled in on a person? You have that in your mind? All right, here.
And that was probably about 30 minutes ago here in the studio.
Cool. Just think of the person's name right now and concentrate on what they look like. Do you have their face in your mind?
Yep.
Okay, think of it. Look at me. Okay, right away, boom. There was a person that came across really strong right away, but there was a subtle person that you almost thought of them, but I'm seeing a female in your mind. It's a female, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm also getting that it's an older female. Am I right? Yeah? Okay, time out. Think of it. It's his family. Now, no crying. I see tears.
I'm
Look.
scared.
I know. It's all right. You ready? Ready? Just think of the name. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, do you share a name with this person? Is your middle name or something like that shared, or does she share her middle name? I'm trying to get in your head of something you can attach to. Because, I'm getting... It ends in the letter A.
Is he right?
Yeah.
It's something like, I want to say, I'm getting 5 letters. How many letters are in the person's name?
5.
There's 5? I don't know what the letters are. It ends in an A. I want to say Sarah, but I'm not getting that. The thing that's just hit me, first of all, is it your mom?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're saying my mom. You're not saying her name. That's why I'm having trouble. You don't call your mom by her first name, like, hey, Susan. You know, you think of her name.
Okay.
Is her name Deborah?
Oh my God.
Is that it?
I'm a believer.
That's crazy.
Oh, give me a hug. Come here. Oh, yeah, no tears.
All
Yeah.
right.
So,
earlier in the show, you talked about people actually having experiences. I think Emily from Fort Myers. Emily, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hi, I've been having some odd things happen to me with my cell phone this morning.
Tell me more. What's been going on with your cell phone?
Well, I was speaking to my mom on speakerphone, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my phone started making very bizarre noises that a phone just doesn't make. And
like, it's things that are not just like it cut off, but it was making noises, right?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about this weird phenomenon where cell phone, it's like weird, I don't even know how to describe it, tones, or like, how would you describe it?
I don't know. It was very loud, though, and there were two specific numbers that kept popping up on my screen repeatedly.
Yeah,
and that was 1 and 9.
That's weird. I'm going to tell you something. 9 is one of my numbers. And, guys, you're going to have to verify this here in the studio. Check this out on my business card. Come here. Mm-hmm. What are the last 4 digits of my phone number here?
9999.
9999. And my other number that follows me around is 11, which is all ones. Yeah,
right.
and that anybody that knows me or has seen my show knows about the thing with 9s with me and 1s. It's weird. They follow me everywhere.
Do you have a show that you do like regularly, or is this a touring show?
Yeah. In a nutshell, I travel around the country performing at theaters, and one of the things FGCU always brings me back, college campuses. I'm there all the time. But one of the things that I really, really do, companies hire me for corporate events, business meetings and sales meetings. I come in and entertain groups at their conferences, or I also do motivational speaking.
You have Babs in tears, just for the record.
Yeah, she's still crying.
This girl is in tears. Emily, thank you much for sharing your experience with us. All right, let's go over now to Elizabeth from the Cape. Elizabeth, you're on the air. Go ahead. What's up?
Oh, I just happened to pick up my phone. That was listening to your radio station. My daughter was, and I was kind of making fun of the gentleman that was on. I was thinking, oh yeah, right. And when I got off, I got out of the car door, my phone beeped. So I thought maybe it was one of the kids calling me. I go and I said hello. I didn't even look at the number. I pushed the button and said hello. And one of your announcers came on, and I said, Who is this? And he said, who are you?
That's so weird.
So the radio station called you even though we didn't call you?
Yeah, and I don't even know your number. Honestly, I don't even...
That one blows my mind, and this is awesome. This is incredible stuff. So the radio station is just calling people by itself, and I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm telling you guys.
My hands are shaking because, I mean, I was freaking out.
Yeah, it has been amazing what we're actually witnessing here in the studio. I got to tell you that this has been an amazing experience, and I wish, like I said earlier, man, I mean, we're sitting here right now at like 11 minutes to 9, get ready to get into the mix, and I'm thinking we almost need to keep on rolling with this.
Yeah,
man.
I'm cool with this. This is
you
cool.
Know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's some weird stuff. But yeah, no, that's awesome. I appreciate you calling in and telling us about that. I mean, it's definitely a break in the workday. And you said you were a skeptic before, right?
Well, you know what? I didn't even call you guys.
Yeah, well,
she didn't even call us. Yeah. Wow.
I know.
Oh
Elizabeth, thank
you. My hands are shaking. I am so nervous.
Well, don't be nervous. It's okay. Nothing nefarious here. It's not witchcraft.
It's
just
the power of the greatest morning show in Southwest Florida. All right, that's what happens. Okay.
My daughter, and I made her sit in the car with me and tell her, "We have to turn on some radios because this is happening." I really thought something crazy was happening.
All right, thank you very much for your phone call. We appreciate it, Elizabeth.
You're
all right.
welcome. Thanks.
Oh, that's always fun.
Awesome.
A lot of fun here, man.
And also, like I said, I mean, just it'll continue. These things will start to get. To give you a sample, do we have a minute?
Yeah, come on, we got a minute. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's rock and roll. You have some change here that you dropped on the whatever this is,
the counter, the console.
Console.
Yeah.
Can you help me out, Daps? Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
Okay, do me a favor. Actually, here, just hold this quarter like this, squeeze it, and turn your hand like this. Now, first of all, you're holding this quarter in your hand. Is it doing anything weird, or is it just sitting there?
Just sitting there.
Okay, so it's not, you don't feel anything funny.
No.
It's just a quarter sitting in your hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just hold it. While I concentrate, I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to get near you. I'm not going to touch you at all. I'm going to concentrate, and I want all the listeners right now to just concentrate and picture a quarter in your mind and imagine someone holding a quarter in their hand. See, just by me saying that, you get that image in your mind, a quarter. Like if I said, don't think of a zebra. What's the first thing you think of?
A zebra. Yeah.
So if you imagine it, I want you to imagine right now that quarter begins to bend, everyone. And we're going to try to bend this quarter. All the listeners, all of us, try to bend that quarter while it's in her hand, all right? You ready? Nothing happening yet, right?
No.
Watch this. I want everyone to begin to concentrate now. Start rubbing that quarter. You're going to start to feel it bend. Take it like right here in your hand and just start rubbing. Is it bending?
Oh, my God.
Is it bending? It's bending? She's freaking out. It's bending, right? She's freaking it. She just dropped it on the floor. I don't want to touch it. Where did it go?
Oh, pick it up. But go grab the corner.
She's freaking out right
All
now.
right, hold on. Where is it? Is it bent?
Oh
I
my
don't want
God.
to touch it. Yeah.
Only a trained dude can just do a job. Seriously.
Oh.
Yeah, that's now look, watch. I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna see it bend. You ready? Watch.
Yeah, come on.
Watch.
I'm ready.
You're
I'm
gonna
ready.
see it go. Okay, now be honest here.
All right,
Watch.
I'm going to. Come on,
Watch.
ready.
Go.
No way.
You see it? Right? Now look, check this out. Earlier, while I do this, this energy starts shooting.
The quarter
Watch.
bent. Take a picture of that. Get it on Facebook.
Yeah, put that on Facebook. That's a weird one. And now check this out. Earlier, I told you to grab an old door key from around the office that you didn't need. I said put your initials on it. Adam grabbed an envelope, put the key in an envelope, and put it up on the shelf over there.
Yes.
So this envelope has been sitting up there. Now watch this. All of you in the studio, I want you to stare at that envelope up there.
Okay.
And Babs, can you do me a favor? Just in a second, just stare at that envelope. Watch this. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm about 20 feet away from this thing. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Babs, go grab the envelope. Go grab the envelope. Just hold it up. Hold it up toward me. Now I'm not even going to get near it. I'm about maybe 20 feet from this envelope. You guys can verify that. Watch this. 3, 2, 1. Babs, tear it open. Tear it open. Now, reach inside and pull the key out. Tell me if she's
Don't drop
shaking.
it this time.
Go ahead.
Don't drop it this time. It's not
Reach
going
in
to
there.
bite you. It's a key.
See if it did anything. If not, we can try it again and you can put it back in.
All right, hold on. Is it bent?
Oh, it's bending right now. Look.
Oh.
Look, it's bending in her hand. Look. Did you see that?
I saw it.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this. Look at this. It is bend. It is bent. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's bending. Watch.
couldn't even bend that key by myself.
Dude, that key is so thick.
Look, it's bending right now. Look, you can see it.
Oh, my God.
Right here. Look, right on the console. That was awesome.
Amazing, right?
That was weird.
Sure this isn't voodoo or anything?
No, this isn't voodoo. Everybody asks me that. They say, "Is this witchcraft or the occult?"
Oh.
This is nothing other than.
I'm going to push the mix. I'm going to push the mix. We're going to come back. We're going to come back with Wayne Hoffman. If you got calls, you got questions, you want to have a weird experience. I got a bus broke down on line 2. I'm going to talk to Jeff from Lehigh. I'll do that in a minute. I got to give Mix Up Hookup password number 3, and then I also got to go and do traffic headlines. I'm going to do traffic. We're going to, and then we'll come back. We're bumping the mix. Sorry, Mad Mel. Password number 3 is
The password is
2.
2.
T-O. Password number 3 is 2 T-O.
2.
All right, if you know all 4 passwords, well, actually, that's only the third one. Hey, I'll give you a 4th password coming up in less than an hour right here on B1039. Hang on.
Dependable, up to date, and in your face. It's the Traffic Tracker.
Right now in Fort Myers, we have an accident on Daniels Parkway at State Road 82. We also have one on Bass Road at Health Park Circle. This traffic report has been brought to you by Fox 4. I'm Babs, and this is B1039.
The #1 hit music station, B1039.
The #1 hit music station, B1039. All right, before we get any further, I got this weird experience from Jeff from Lehigh. Jeff, go ahead. What happened to you with this weird experience while we're talking to Wayne Hoffman?
Good. Big Mama, you need to zip him up because my bus now broke down. I'm going to be sitting in Lehigh Acres for the next hour or more waiting for a mechanic.
Oh no!
So you said that you heard him say that weird things are going to happen, and then your bus broke down.
Oh, about 10 minutes after.
Wow! And you know what? totally not in my control. If I could, man, if I could fix it with my mind, I would.
Yeah, can you start his bus back up, Wayne? Because that would make him real happy.
I'll tell you what, just after we go, you can try. You can try to start it up again. Actually, you know what? I've had that happen, but it was live. A person says, "Oh, my car won't start." I went out. I just looked at it. I said, "Try it again," and it started. So you never know. You never know.
Hold on, let me try it again.
Yeah.
Try it again.
Yeah.
Did it work, Jeff?
You know what, though? If I could do that, I would have a whole new business. I could have Wayne Hoffman's mechanic shop. Yeah.
Oh, heck no.
What happened? Did it start?
Are you there?
Yeah?
Jeff, did the bus start?
Oh, I'm leaving.
Oh, my God! Wayne Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God.
I'm done.
All right,
This
Jeff.
is unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Wow.
I've been sitting here for 15 minutes. It would do nothing.
So now the bus started and you're on your way gone again, right?
I'm going to, yeah.
All
So
right.
it breaks down again.
All right, Jeff. Oh, wow.
What do
All
you
right.
say? What do you say?
I say I'm starting Hoffman Mechanic Shop here, right here in Southwest Florida.
I'm telling you guys, nobody believes me, and this
You're like the
stuff
car
happens.
whisperer. You're like the bus whisperer. You're not even the dog whisperer. You're the bus whisperer. All right. All right. Thanks for calling in, Jeff. We really appreciate it. Now, we've brought in
awesome.
our interactive sales manager. And I went around as quickly as I could during the last break, and I just grabbed people and I said, "You have to come in here and see this," because Babs is personally freaked out to the point to where she might not be the same the rest of the day.
She bent the key in her hand. Do you see it bent?
Yeah, and the quarter bent right in her hand. She got some power, Babs. You strong. I tried. Now, just for the record, I picked that key up after the fact, and usually if you bend a piece of metal,
You can bend it back.
Or it becomes brittle.
Oh, no, this is solid.
No.
This is a thick,
Yeah,
solid
and I couldn't
key.
move that key. I tried to bend it more, and I couldn't bend
And
it more.
you are a strong guy. I can tell.
I'm not. Well, thank you very much. I like you, Wayne. You're all right. All right, so what can we do here
You're
with
bigger
AJ?
than me, that's
what
for
can we
sure.
do with the no sock wearing guy?
Let me ask you a question. Do you guys believe it's possible to predict the future? And think about it and answer honestly. To know what's going to happen before it happens.
If I could, I would be rich because I'd have won the Super Bowl bet every year.
And that's the thing. People focusing on making money and the big things. But, I mean, did you ever just have a feeling something was going to happen and it happened, or you thought of someone?
Like
and
intuition?
Yeah. And just then your phone rings and it was the person you were thinking about. That kind of stuff. Well, I have that too, but it's just a little bit weirder. Are you ready? All right. Actually, come on over here so we can get you on the mic. I want you to think of a place in the world you want to travel to one day, and just let me know when you have a place in mind. Like, actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Do it in the microphone. I'll explain later. Just tell us all, if you could go on a free vacation, where would you want to go? Tell us.
A free vacation, where would you go? This is great, AJ.
All right, imagine you're in Fiji. I want you to picture the scene, picture what it would look like, the people, the island. Go to a hotel in your mind. What hotel room number would you stay in? 31. Now, is that important to you? Is that your birth date or something, or is it just like a random number? Totally random. Well, here's the thing.
31, by the way.
I had a feeling all of this was going to happen. Check this out, guys. I know you're not going to believe me until I show you. Right here on the console, I have a piece of paper folded up. Babs, do me a favor.
You make Babs do it every time,
I'm not
Wayne.
going to touch it. You're going to unfold it. You're going to unfold it, and I want you to read what it says out loud.
What's it say,
freaking
Babs?
out.
What's it say, Babs?
Fiji 31.
Yeah, show them.
Let me see it. 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 Oh,
Hell no.
yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
There it is, bro. There it is. You want to see it? You want to see it? Let me see
left.
it.
He
I'm
ran
gonna let you
out
see it
and
right
ran
there.
back in.
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hey, go tell the word. Go pass the word, AJ. Let him know. Let him know. Give it up. Wayne Hoffman, everybody.
Oh, man. Hey, thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, so much stuff this guy has done. Now, what do we got here? Let's make sure we hit up your website, WayneHoffman.com.
Yeah.
I'll put a link to it on our Facebook page if you want to go see what this guy does.
Awesome.
Let's put it up there. We also have a video that he did here in the studio just moments ago where he tied his shoe by shaking his leg.
Without bending over and tying.
Without bending over.
my
And we'll put
hands.
that video up on Facebook as soon as we can. And I want to see more weird experiences. Here's what I'll do. Let's play a song. We'll come back and we'll get crazy with it a little bit more with Wayne
let's
Hoffman on
rock and roll.
B1039. 14 minutes after 9 o'clock. The show is Amazing today. We are hanging out right now with Wayne Hoffman. He's an illusionist and a mentalist, and has been batting 1,000 all morning long.
Things are going great today. I mean, sometimes I'm in the zone, and 99% of the time I'm in the zone. Sometimes I drop the ball. I'm not perfect, but today has been a great day, and I'm able to get in your heads.
Now, I looked at some of your videos, and I noticed there were no ugly chicks in your video. Does this talent help you with your dating game, if you will?
I'll tell you, being able to do magic in general, and people make jokes like, why do magicians always have, like, hot wives? Like, David Copperfield married Claudia Schiffer. Chris Angel was hanging out with, and I use hanging out as the term, with Cameron Diaz and Britney Spears. I think what it boils down to is it helps you meet people. I mean, if you have a weird talent, it helps you meet people. One of the things that I am proficient at with is mind reading. I figured, why not use this? So I go out to the club and the bar. I just read chicks' minds and get their phone number. Just look at a chick. Now it's weird when they get that phone call like, "Hi, I'm the mind reader across the bar from you." But hey, it's the weird ones that are down for that kind of stuff that it would work out anyway. No, but yeah, it helps me meet people. That's all I'll say.
All right, we'll take it. All right, we got Carmelo over here. He's on our man panel, and he's got he wants to challenge you. Let's get Carmelo on the phone. Carmelo, are you there?
Yes,
All right, you're on the air with Wayne Hoffman. Go ahead, Wayne.
All right, Carmelo, do me a favor. I want you to clear your mind completely, and I'm going to try what they call a thought projection instead of a thought read, which is something completely different. I want you to clear your mind, and all the listeners can try this as well. I'm going to try to project something through the radio, and we'll see if you pick it up, and if not, so be it. But let's see if it works. It's difficult to do, but here we go. I want you to... I'm going to name something, and when you get this object or an object in this category in your mind, just say, okay, I got one. All right? You understand?
Okay.
So think of a vegetable.
Okay.
You got one?
Yep.
Now, what I was trying to project into your mind, the first thing I thought of saying was broccoli, but the thing that I tried to project to you that I went with in the end was carrot. Were you thinking of that?
You're correct.
There you go.
Wow.
See? You picked it up. It's because I could tell by your intonation and your voice that you would be able to receive that.
Now, Carmelo, now you're a friend of the show, man. You're on the show every Thursday. Now, you were honestly thinking of a carrot.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Wow.
See,
all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's and if anybody else picked up on that, then you're in tune with me. Let's try another one. This is a little bit harder. It might not work, but those listening, it might have an impact on you. Carmelo, think of a simple shape. You got a simple shape, like, a square, whatever. You got a simple shape in your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Now think of a different shape, simple shape, and put one inside of the other in your mind. You got it? All right, what I was trying to project was a circle with a triangle in it. Were you thinking of that?
Get out of here, man.
Was that it?
Yeah.
There you go. That's 2 for 2.
2 for 2. You're connected, Carmelo.
That's awesome.
He's writing on paper before he even thinks it.
That's awesome. So you actually drew it, and the weird thing is I drew it too. Right here on this paper. I drew it, which I don't know if that means anything. That was weird. Maybe we're drawing it at the same time. It's like a sympathetic thought.
Like twins.
Yeah.
But I've seen you both, and you're not twins. Carmelo, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow on the show, all right, my friend?
Thank you.
He'll be here tomorrow for the man panel. That's always an exciting experience for us.
Right
now you fly out tomorrow.
Yeah, I do.
What time do you fly out?
Tomorrow afternoon. I think I have like a 1
at 8 o'clock. We have a thing called the Man Panel where we bring men in and they give advice to women.
Oh man,
I would love for you to come in and be a part of that segment again tomorrow if you have time.
If you'd like to have me, I'd be more than willing.
That would be awesome to have Wayne here for that segment.
You come back?
Y'all come back. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right.
You get the signal from the manager. The manager
And bring her too, okay?
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
Yeah, bring your assistant. We're okay with that. All right. Your assistant's all right with us.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Now, Adam, you got something going on with him, right?
We wanted to do. Adam wanted me to get in his head, so I told him to concentrate on a random number or numbers in his head. So he's got those in his head. I'm going to try to pull them out now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now this is very important because it's just important. Whatever you're thinking of right now, Did you write it on any paper and show anyone?
No,
Did
never.
you whisper it in someone's
No.
ear in another room?
Nope.
Did you share it with any person on Earth?
No.
No, you did not in any way. Good.
No.
Because I don't want you to think that I overheard you or that I saw you if you wrote it and showed somebody in the room or something like that. So it's just merely in your mind?
Right.
Perfect. Concentrate on whatever it is now. In fact, here, there's some papers here. Maybe we can use them. There's just, I don't even know what this is. It's just a bunch of weird numbers and songs and artists that you guys have. What do you call this?
That's a playlist.
Just a playlist. All right,
Those
that
songs we got
makes
coming
sense.
up.
It just looks crazy. Do me a favor and take this. Now, whatever the first, I don't know how big your number is. I don't know if it's a 2-digit number or a 3-digit number. Take the first digit if you can. I don't know what it is. And scroll through the pages and see if you can find that digit. Maybe it'll stand out in your mind in one of the numbers. And let me know when you have it.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Look at a song, and I'm going to turn my back. Look at a song that's and the artist of that song related to that number. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
All right. Now put the papers face down and just look at me. And I might not get this. I might. This is really hard. Just clear your mind. Think of the artist now. Did you debate between two people?
Because I looked at two different ones.
I can tell. This is weird. I might not get this because I'm getting two thoughts and they're confusing each other. But right away, I'm getting a male in your mind. It's an actual guy. Does that make sense or no? No?
I looked at a guy and a girl. That's probably
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is going to be hard. I'll try.
Good job, Adam. Way to throw it all off.
No. Adam's cool. It's not him. I'm the
being
mind reader.
honest.
It's cool. Yeah, no. Just tell me what the experience is. I'm getting something like. I don't know what the girl wasn't Kelly Clarkson, was it? No. Okay. I'm not getting. The guy is what I'm getting stronger. I just don't even know if this is. I'm trying because we're transferring from numbers to words, and you're thinking of two. It wasn't Chris Brown, was it? No. All right, that's fine. Do me a favor.
Okay.
Because you started with the number, just think of those, and I'll try to get those out of your. Because I told you earlier, I think you're a numbers guy. I can get numbers out of your head. See, words don't work. It's weird. Let me try this. Just look at me. I'm going to write them down.
I want him to tell us the number before you.
All the numbers. Here we go. I'll write it down, and I'll show you what I'm getting. Actually, I'm getting two numbers. I'll show you what I'm getting, okay?
Okay.
You got
All right,
it?
all
I'm going
right.
to show you what I'm getting.
All right.
You got it? Okay, and I'm not showing him. And you can verify this is what I've
Yes.
written.
All right.
Does it start with a 9?
Yes.
It does?
Yes.
Were you thinking of 9293?
Was it right?
Get out of here!
Now, for those who don't know,
Get out of here!
This was a pretty amazing way that he got this number too. So
that was
I can tell everybody how he got the number, right? I can do this.
Yeah.
Earlier
of
in the
course.
show, we took a random book, and Adam went through the pages without anybody seeing over in the corner. Went through the whole book, right, Adam?
Right.
And you stopped at a page section, and
he
that was
said-
page 92 and 93, and he said,
Right.
"Remember those two pages, and
Right.
don't forget it." That's the last we spoke of it. That was the first thing we did when he came in an hour and a half ago, right?
Right.
There you go.
And he just got it right.
I'm glad you didn't tell anybody either, because sometimes, if I turn my back, people will whisper it, and then later they go, "Oh, well, you heard me say it." So I'm glad you didn't say anything out loud. That's awesome. Yeah, it's.
Hey, I want to do one more. I want to do it with that guy right there in the orange shirt. I want to do it with the guy in the orange shirt. All right?
I just turned around and there are about 500 people behind me.
Yeah,
and I'm a mentalist, and I had no clue they were standing there. That's kind of,
Let's do one more last one. Can we do one more last one before we leave?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I want to
down.
bring Shane Riley. He's our business manager. Come on in here, Shane. Come on into the studio here real fast. And we're going to bring him back for the man panel tomorrow. And then we got Ask a Lawyer with Carmen DeLutri coming up, so we don't want to miss that segment. So go ahead. Let's do the last one.
Let's rock and roll. In fact,
All right.
I'm going to do something totally out there with him. First of all, do you trust everyone in this room?
Absolutely.
He does. All right, that's a good starting point, but I'm sure you would trust them over me. All I want you to do for me is hold out your right arm straight out, palm down, just like this. Yeah, just like that. And I want you to clear your mind and listen to the sound of my voice. And all I want you to do is close your eyes, okay? But don't say anything out loud and keep your eyes closed, all right? His eyes are closed for those listening. And I want you to just be very aware of your body. If you feel anything, a touch, tap, tickle, poke, anything like that, I just want you to memorize where you feel it and how many times. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, he's standing here with his arm out. He's going to deal with his sense of touch. while his eyes are closed. So be aware of your body, and everybody's going to just watch what happens. There's going to be a moment of silence. I don't want you to say anything out loud. Just clear your mind and focus in on your body. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to answer this question as honestly as you can, and don't say anything out loud. Just everybody's watching everything that's happening here. I want to point that out. Just listen to my voice and answer this question. If you felt me take something soft and gentle and brush it anywhere on your body, I want you to take your left pointer finger and touch it and hold it to the spot where you felt that. Do it now. Now, he's pointing at his arm, okay? Mimic the motion of how you felt it on your arm. Was it a tap? Was it a brushing motion? Mimic it. Like that, like a brush, and then, yeah, okay. Drop your arm down by your side. Everyone's freaking out. Drop your arm down by your side. Drop your arm down. Remember where you're at, what you're doing, and open your eyes. Good morning.
Morning.
Now,
Morning.
Describe what just happened.
Moments ago, Shane, you were sitting there, and he took the feather out of his pocket, and he rubbed it on his own arm, on his own right arm. He never touched you once.
At all.
Kidding.
No
he
one
never touched you once.
And you indicated, did you feel like someone brushed you in the arm with a feather? Like, yeah?
Twice.
Yeah,
Twice.
it was twice.
He didn't touch you at all.
I touched
he
my
touched
own
himself.
arm. Yeah, don't say, maybe want to reword that. But yeah, I brushed my own arm 2 times. No one touched you at all.
No.
No one touched
No one
He doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe it. That's why I asked if you
All right.
trusted everybody, because you're going to have to. Because, yeah, no one touched you at all.
No.
No one. No lying.
No
I
lying.
mean, swear.
No lying, bro.
He's out of here.
We did it. We did it. All right. If you want to, you want more information on Wayne Hoffman, you can definitely get it on his website. It's Wayne Hoffman, WYNEHOFFMAN.com. Am I right there?
Yeah, WAYNEHOFFMAN. And also, if I didn't get a chance to read your mind today, if you're listening, just go on there and go under the for the fans, click or find just the link for Interact on my website. I can do a cool thing where I read your mind over the computer. But yeah, definitely hit me up on Twitter at Wayne Hoffman. Facebook, just search Wayne Hoffman. You'll find me there.
I'm so hitting you on Twitter right now, man. I'm gonna hit you. You're on Twitter?
Man.
Yeah, all right, no doubt.
I'm a Twitter addict. I'm tweeting
me too,
right
man.
now.
Me too. I love it, bro. All right, and you're coming back for the man panel tomorrow, right?
Let's man panel it up.
Yeah! This is going to be an awesome man panel tomorrow, man. Let the ladies ask questions now. You know what I'm saying? All right, Wayne, thank you very much for coming in, man.
Guys,
it's been a great segment. I got a ton of people that are blowing up my phone. They're telling me how entertained they are.
Awesome.
We want to bring you back. We're going to bring you back here to Southwest Florida. We're going to do a show with you, man.
Yeah. Hey, it would be great, you know. And like I said, I'm always up for doing shows. So if you're listening right now and you're at work, tell your boss, hey.
I enjoyed this so much. The next time you want to come to town, you tweet me. I'll get your hotel room. All right, I'll make it happen for you.
That sounds great. I
Good
appreciate
times.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
That was awesome.
Today was fun.
We're going to do Juice, Traffic, come back, and get ready for Ask a No Juice. We're going to do Traffic and come back with Carmen DeLutri and Ask a Lawyer. Everyone to ask a lawyer question. This is your chance. Magoo's here. Please clear the lines.